Hey Golf Gang, and welcome back to another video. And this is it. This is the last video for Arch Nemesis League. I am done with the league. As explained in previous videos, I am finding it harder and harder to level up in Path of Exile. It's not fun at all. It is a chore, and I hate it. I hate it. Being autistic, I think logically, I don't understand why I'd spend 3 or 4 days leveling up, going through maps, and then effectively putting my characters in exactly the same place that already have characters in standard. I don't care about most of the league mechanics. They're either really broken, like Scourge, and if you don't play the right build, then you can't take advantage of it, or they're really bad, like in my opinion Arch Nemesis is. It's horrible. The actual league mechanic for Arch Nemesis is horrible. So with that in mind, I have stripped down, scrapped, sold and deleted the Death's Oath character that was in the Arch Nemesis League, and the Heist character that was in the Arch Nemesis League. I've taken this Slayer Frostblades to level 75, almost level 76, as you can see on the XP bar. I have done approximately 25 maps and I still have not found Maven, and I'm bored. I don't understand why everything's a percentage. If it's not 100% guaranteed, then it's 50-50. Anything else doesn't matter. You can apply all the math, stats, probability you like. But if something's not 100%, i.e. it's guaranteed to happen, then it's 50-50. It's either going to happen or it's not, and in my case, it's not. In standard, I searched the Atlas for Maven and hit her on the first tier 4 map I did. No problem. I've done all the tier 1s, most of the tier 2s, most of the tier 3s, some of the tier 4s, and I have done about 10 tier 5 missions with Kirak, and I still have not found her. So I am chucking in the towel. I am giving up with Arch Nemesis League, and I doubt I will ever return to a league for Path of Exile. I won't stop doing Path of Exile content. I love Path of Exile. It's a great game. But between Lost Ark, which I prefer, my IRL responsibilities, and my health, which I have neglected over the last few months in favour of playing Path of Exile, I really need to get back to ground. With that in mind, let's go over the character. So this is a Slayer. It's Frostblades skill. Excuse me. Let's go through the MTX. The Hunter's dagger I brought didn't work. As you can see, it's not correct. Even though that weapons I'm using count as any weapon, it apparently doesn't work for weapon skins, which again I think is another error on GGG's part. So we've had to buy some more. So we've picked up Dragon Hunter Sword, and using the Cult of Darkness weapon effect, which you can see there. And the rest is still Huntsman. So we've got Huntsman helmet, body armor, gloves, Huntsman's boots. We've got the Benevolence portrait frame, and I'm using the Imperator apparition portal. This is my favourite portal effect now. I spent the last of the points from the pack I brought from Zizarin's festive giveaway. I won Zizarin's festive giveaway, so I used some of that money to buy the Annihilator pack, which come with a huge amount of points because I don't want any of the physical goods from GGG. So I spent that getting invisible portal effect, invisible buff effects. So I've removed the 3 herald effects. Other than that, there's no other effects on my gems. Onto the gear. We're wearing the Gull. I love this helm for this character. It's brilliant. And in there we've got our auras. So we've got Hatred, Herald of Ice, Precision, and Enlighten, which has leveled up to level 2. Weapons-wise, we've got the 2 Vanastras, and in the left-hand one we've got Ancestral Wardreef, Close Combat, and Added Cold. I'm not sure on these supports, that I may change them. And in the right one we've got Vengeance, life gain on hit for Vengeance, and then we've got Blood Rage in there as well. For our main 6-link chest, we've got our Frostblades with added cold, hypothermia, ancestral call, elemental damage with attacks, and multi-strike. This could be swapped out for Fortify, and on the tree you could then take Fortify effect and stack Fortify. I decided to go Glass Cannon and DPS. This chest I brought from trade. It wasn't that much. I think it was something like 25-30C. I did it for the lightning resist and the life. Everything else was mute, and then I crafted the increased life and mana, which I've unveiled during my mapping content. I can't remember where I got the amulet from, but for this build, this amulet is godly. I know there's no life on there, but everything else is amazing. I'm not using brutality, so the cold damage works, the fizz damage works. I'm a melee build, so the melee damage works. I had to throw an intellect on there to just round out the intellect, and it's unveiled +2 melee strike range with increased melee damage. As a non-influence base, I think that is absolutely gorgeous. The rings are incorrect. These should be both of these rings should be life, rolled with life, increased elemental damage with attacks with a spare prefix, and then the suffixes are elemental resists with one of them having intellect, or maybe both of them having intellect to take the pressure off of the amulet. Then you craft on reduced mana effect. Same with the amulet, really. That should have reduced mana cost on there as well, but that's the jewellery. Down to the belt to complete. This is strength, fire resist, and elemental damage attacks. They were the 3 points. Again, it doesn't have a life roll on there because I needed the cold resist. So there's some gear tidying to do on this once this character goes over to standard. I've got a lot more gear over there, a lot more currency. I can fit this out better. I managed to sort the gloves out, get those linked and done. So that's a triple res crafted life with cold damage to attacks and an okay-ish lab enchant. For the boots, we finally managed to get them socketed and linked correctly. I did these before I'd done lab, and I haven't been in all my mapping. I haven't found a trial to get a stone to go and do Uber lab, so these remain unenchanted. They weren't. I didn't have them when I did Merc lab, so that's those. The flasks are terrible. They're rolled okay-ish. The granite gets switched out for a taste of hate, but again that'll be done in the standard. Soul flask and the diamond flask. As for the passive tree, we have taken over. The first one we took was Bane of Legends. Then we came down for Overwhelm and took Headsman in Merc. So we went normal, cruel, Merc, and Uber Lab we come over for Brutal Favor. For leveling, I came down through here, took all 3 of these nodes, down through here, went this way for Bravery, Master Arena, and Dervish. Came down here and immediately took the Life and Mana Leech. I also, if you remember from previous videos, took this Mana Leech and this Spirit Void node. And then I came down here, grabbed some life, I think, with the Mastery, and then unsocketed, refunded these 2 to get the first Fight for Survival gem. We then went this way and we picked up pretty much, we went for more life here, and we went for the Feller of Foes with the enemies killed by your hits are destroyed. I was using 2 Relentless Furies, so this was relevant at the time. It's still relevant because Varan Astra counts as any one-handed weapon of type. As you can see there, the bottom line of the legend unique text. From this node we went all the way up here, grabbed this life node first, and then grabbed our second Fight for Survival jewel, and then gained the accuracy, attack speed, and mana reservation there. From there, I believe I went straight for the Sword Mastery, ready to get the Varan Astra and this cold damage wheel, and then it was just filling everything else out. We came up here along here for some more life. We took Tribal Fury, with the mastery. I think we then took this wheel and this wheel, and this wheel, and somewhere along the line I picked up this cluster jewel. It's not the correct one, but it's got basic pain and it's a crit jewel. So basic pain is quite nice. That's damage plus crit chance, and we threw in this jewel that I'm pretty sure I think I found it in Heist. I could be wrong. I could have got it from trade. I don't know. We've also taken this int node here. I'm not sure if we still need it. Let's find out. We do. We are 3 intelligence off. So yeah, we'll keep that, which means we might be able to. Can I take that int roll off of here? How much int do we need? 102. Hold on, let's find out. 60, no, 102, 102, 102, 102, 102. Yeah, so it's for power charge and crit. We need 102 int at the moment. We've got 129. So if we take 20 off of that, it'll leave 109, but then it won't be added up. So we can't remove it just yet. We need some more gear management. So yeah, as for the build, how does it work? Well, it's as you can see, my tabs are done. I sat for about 3 or 4 hours in trade with sale tabs open. A few things flew off the shelf, as it were, and I've ended up on 43C. Everything else has been done. That's my match stash tab. That's the essences all left there, and this is all going over to standard. I've got let's just grab a T3, roll blue. Don't particularly like that. Nope. 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 Come on. That'll do. Right, let's throw it in the map device. I'm not going to do missions. Pointless. Any free? No. Right, let's go. Now, despite what YouTube comments say on other videos, this is a Leap Slam character. I don't need move speed, and you'll see that as evidenced in this map. I realise this is only a T3 map, but as you can see, at level 76 gold proc, this character is ripping through this level 70 content. If I had some high level maps, I would use them, but I don't, because I used them all to try to find Maven. Oh, well, there we go. Level up to level 76. Oh, never mind 8. Is that a ritual? It is ritual. There we go. Come on, let me... Oh, I can't. There we go. Right. See, if I had movement speed artifact to walk, I wouldn't be able to go over the gaps as easily, and I'll be relying on a Quicksilver Flask for extra movement speed when I don't need one, because Leap Slam is godly. Outside of bossing, Leap Slam is the best skill if you link it with Life Tap, because then you don't have to worry about mana. You need just a touch of life regen, which most people have, and you're not reduced by charges. You use it as and when. On one character I had in 3.16, I managed to do the entirety of Act 7, Act 8 and halfway through Act 9 in under 9 minutes. Because of loop slam. I just loop slammed through the thing and I just literally did the content that I needed to do to get the quest done. After that, it was just the bosses. And still no maps. Again, map drops are not guaranteed, therefore it's 50-50. I don't believe I should have to pay. Hey! Okay, I've got one. So I suppose that is, what's it? Sustain. I'm in a tier 3 map, I got a tier 3 map. I did some levelling up in Delve on this character as well, not too much, but just a few levels. Dodge that. How many is that? 3 or 4? Let's go and find the 4th one then. Where is this for? Oh, Blight. This should be interesting. Let's do the ritual first. Jikes. I hate those blue things. I never damn see them. One of my death is attributed to that, one of those. Right, let's see what we pick up here. There's a chaos down there, 1500. I'll grab that in a minute. Grab that, roll that. Shaper, not bothered about. Yes, we'll take that. We'll take the chaos. Nothing there. They're not worth it. That is. I need scours more than anything else. So I'll take the scour and we will defer Shaper Scarab. Yeah, we'll defer Shaper Scarab. Just in case it rolls over to standard. GGG won't answer my question about that. Let's bring our wall over here. There you go. More crit. This is going to be eventually a double cluster, 2 large cluster jewels. Not going into mediums, just 2 large. One here, obviously. But again, they're too expensive for my current currency in this league. So we'll just do this Blight. Or we got lightning, so we want what's this one up here? Is this going to be the lightning? That's just going to be lightning, that's fine. So we can put minions over here, and then over here we will put fire. There we go. Now we just wait for some mobs. Oh, map. Why is it now I've pretty much given up on the league? I'm getting all the map drops, eh? Kinda sucks. Any more for any more? Right, so let's pick these up then. Minions are holding that area tight. There we go. That's that done. If you're wondering why not loot's dropping, I've got a very strict filter on because I don't need anything outside of what I need in standard. So normally I would go and clear the other 50 monsters, but it is not worth it. I've got hundreds of maps in standard, so there. That's it. Alright, let's roll this duel. Oh, that's good. Regal. Nice. That is a beautiful duel for this build. Crit multi, damage and life. Nice, nice. We'll set that there. I'm glad I did that. Right. There we go then. So that's it. This build is kind of done really. I just need to do some leveling, which I'll do in standard, and some gear upgrades, and that'll be it. Thank you for watching the video and following my Path of Exile journey through the leagues. I will continue to do Path of Exile videos. I will continue to do heist videos. I will continue to keep the public heist filter up to date for anyone out there that's using it. As for that, I'll be doing Lost Ark videos, PoE videos, and other gaming videos. Just keep an eye on the channel and see what you think. See you in the next one.